afternoon. I want to show you guys the beautiful Amalfi Coast, Positano. It's the famous town. And it's a very touristic place. And that's the street going down to the beach. So I'm gonna talk to you guys slowly about this town. It's a very touristic place, and it's worthy to visit. So whenever you get time, you have to visit this town. I'm just doing a kind of walking tour for myself. Now you can see the streets as well. I'm gonna walk to the top, then I can show you a panoramic view from the top. That's actually more beautiful. This is a beautiful bars down there, oh my dear. And it's a very good shopping place. Worthy to Stops are a bit expensive. Back in the time, Positano used to be a fishery town, of course, in the Roman time. Later on, the different invaders, they ruled the place. And Positano is famous for the limoncello as well. Limoncello is a kind of thing, a kind of juice that is alcoholic, of course, super alcoholic. It's made from the skin of the lemon. And it's throughout the coast, it's very famous. Sorrento, actually Amalfi Coast is 50-kilometer coast. There are 13 towns. So Positano is one of the towns. Now I'm away from the crowd, so you could hear me clearly. I'm going to the top. It's like this. Now I can show you from the corner. Yes, here we go. So this is all Positano on this all side, and in another corner it's all Amalfi Coast. It's 50 kilometers. There is 13 towns. Positano is one of the famous towns. The next town is Amalfi. So I'm going to do another session about Amalfi as well. It will take a bit time, possibly 40 minutes by drive from here. So for the tourists, mostly are the people who want to see this town. If you cannot afford to rent a car or whatever, I always recommend take a ferry, a ship from Rome or from Napoli, from Naples, and get here. Or another way is to take the bus. Come by train to Napoli and take the bus from there. It's also the easiest way. And by your own way, if you want to drive, that's not a good option because the roads are very narrow. There is a lot of accidents. Mostly, who's not a local, they do the accidents because they're not familiar with the roads. And it's a very tough thing. You know, the road is very tough. You can see the church there. Okay, that's the church of Positano and Amalfi Coast. I'll not go deep into the history of this town, but it was actually Romans who built these towns. They used to come here in summer. So for the travelers who want to come to Italy, I think this is the must place. If you go to Rome, you go to Florence, then the third option should be Amalfi Coast. And before that, of course, Naples. And from Naples, it's more reliable to come here. Even you can do another option. You can take a train to Salerno, and from Salerno, you take a boat. There is another option as well. From Salerno, you take this small boat, which costs like 10 euro. So you came through these old towns. From Salerno, you come to Amalfi. From Amalfi, you come to Positano. From Positano, you go to Sorrento. From Sorrento, you take another boat and get to Naples. So that's the only thing I will recommend. I will not recommend if you're gonna rent a car or drive by yourself to come here, that's not a good option. Because of the problem, the roads are very narrow and you are not familiar with that. So being a foreigner, it will not be a good option. Yes, of course, for those who are Italians and who are watching my session, they know what I'm talking about. So let's go to another thing in Positano, which is famous. Did you see the ceramics plates? Positano is famous for the ceramics as well. So every church, even you could see, the church would have ceramics. So this is a Napoleon style of the church. The art is the Gothic, Arab, and Norman style of the churches. The history is a bit different for these towns. Oh, it's so beautiful. On the cliff, you can see the town. It sounds beautiful. So I don't know, in YouTube this option isn't valid, that you can open chat for people, because right now many people are watching my session. So I could guide you guys. Please come to Positano, Amalfi Coast especially. Amalfi Coast is, I said, 13 towns, so you could have enough time. But another thing, if you want to avoid the crowd, because these are very touristic places, if you want to avoid the crowd, do not go to Positano and Amalfi. You should go to Migliore and Minore. These are the two small towns and very cheap as compared to these other towns. So that's also an option. I will do the session for 10 minutes. We still have 3 minutes. So if you guys want to ask any question, you can comment, because I think the comment option is open now. I tried to open it. It will be very reliable for you guys, because I'm the one who traveled these old places and I can work with the tourism company. So I could help you in real meaning. Over there, across, you can see the place over there, the kind of mountain, yeah? It's not actually the mountain, that's a Sicily. That's a Sicily, okay. Oh, so in Italy, there is 20 administrative regions. We are in the Campania region, that is Sicily, that's another side. And Rome is in Lazio. So reliable. When you get to Rome, take a train, take a fast train or a normal train, get to Naples, or get to Salerno. And then from there, you take a bus normally. It costs like €3. The ticket is €3 just. And if you are not into the crowded places, then go to Minore and Migliore, or Sorrento as well. These three are the options. But if someone wants to see these familiar places, I forgot to tell you guys, there's another place. Okay, here we go. On the top of the mountain, behind this peak, I can show you later when I go to Amalfi. The town name is Ravello, the city of music. That city is famous, of course, for a kind of this 5-6 star wedding things, you know, when people used to get married. In the movies are there where you see the panoramic, beautiful greenery, nature, with the coast. That's all pictures are from the top, from Ravello. So from the Ravello, you can see the whole coast that started from that side and end with another side. This is just on another side I'm talking. And did you see the bus? This is the public transport. This is the public transport, or maybe they could be in green color or blue color, somehow like more like blue color. So you take the bus. For the bus, I think if you are not familiar, you should see Tabacchi shop. I cannot zoom it. It's over there, the shop. Tabacchi is over there. Okay, let's go for that. It's over there. So that's a Tabacchi shop. You can get a ticket simply for the buses from here, from Salerno, throughout all the Amalfi Coast. So this was actually the bus option. The second one is to take a boat. So when you get to Salerno, you take a boat from there. There's a huge line for that, but it's worthy, my dear. You can see the whole coast from the Mediterranean Sea. This side we call it Tyrrhenian Sea. Another side of Italy behind me, behind those mountains and somehow some cities, is Adriatic, but this is all Mediterranean Sea. We have 1 minute left. I think so, and I hope so. This was a proper, genuine guidance about Positano and Amalfi Coast and about Italy as well. So I will do slowly and gradually, day by day, a session about every city, wherever I travel. So right now, after this, I'm going to Amalfi. Amalfi is another town, a very historical town. When I get there, I will discuss the history there. So this was enough for Positano. I hope you guys will have time to come here and spend a good time. Of course, these places are very expensive places, so try to avoid the scam things. Do not go for the places where people tell you, come, 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 please don't go there. Just take a sandwich or a pizza, where the price is almost same everywhere. So thank you for watching, and I hope and expect everyone could subscribe my channel. I already got the monetization email, and they want me to do the live sessions. So the real live sessions today. Thank you so much for watching.